The stock market is rigged by Wall Street. We open SPY 533.69. We close 533.93. It's an entire session where absolutely nothing happens. Same thing on the QQQ, 462.98 right at the strike, and literally close 462.88. Wall Street was in total control, and that's why here at Rigged AI, we're all about copy trading Wall Street. The focus for this video is where we're going to dive deep into our KOMODO alerts. Now, these are going to be all the bombs you see here that are giant. We've made them bigger in size, more modifications coming. But every single one of them was winnable, except for this bear at the open, right here. Trading the open is crazy anyway, due to volatility. But every single one of these, you had a chance to win. I mean, if you just bought and held, you won. We'll talk about this one, this SPY bear, and we'll get into these three on the QQQ. The best thing to ask yourself when you get a high win rate alert from us is, am I late? Which is just, has there already been a move in that direction? So when we're looking at this alert that comes in at 1047, you know, the win rate, 47% with ADV, that's really good, but you're late, right? You just moved up 1034 to 1050, 16 minutes, you moved up $1.50, $1.72. Like, that is a giant move. Maybe you should just be patient. Maybe you should wait. Maybe we need to look at KTR and KTR2 for a better entry. Let's get into that right now. And we'll actually start with this one, the 1047 QQQ bull bomb. Here's the bull bomb right here, 1047. The low price for the 465 call was 23 cents, and the high price, 120. KTR, you got smashed. Start price, you got smashed, but KTR2, you had a max gain of 192%, which is pretty awesome, right? And this is a look at 5 of the alerts. There were 2 where you could have just traded them instantly and won. But what I want to get into is this KTR stuff, guys. And actually, we're gonna change it up. We're gonna go back to this 953 bull bomb, okay? And that is gonna be right here. So this is a trade where you could have taken it, made some money, got back in at KTR, and made even more. Let's look at the ghetto copy and paste version I've created. All right, this is a chart for the 463 call option. Let me move my face over here. 953 is when that alert comes in, right here, okay? And then price action just kind of chops. You could have taken it then, and you're not gonna have a 20% drawdown, but if it doesn't go immediately, you're looking at this KTR, which is 97 to 107. You fill anywhere, I mean, you're gonna fill all in this area up to 107, and you're going to 232 at 1050. So in less than an hour, you are winning this trade by entering right at KTR, right? Plenty of time to fill, never in drawdown, awesome. And this is an example of like KTR working. And what we're gathering more data on, back test, forward test, front test, whatever, is if the win rate for this is 47.71%, the win rate for KTR is gonna be way higher if you fill. Same thing for KTR2. You're not gonna get a KTR2 fill here. until later in the session, which you wouldn't even want to trade it then because we nuked. You're looking to win quickly, right? And you do that here. When we look back, go back to the chart, right? So you're filling all in this area. You get this one, obviously it's late, and this is going to be for the 465 call option. When we look at the option chart, you get smashed through KTR. KTR2, you could have won. So here we are, 1047. This is when the alert comes in. Obviously, price has gone up a lot recently. You could tell that from just looking at the chart. You are late. This is where it gets interesting. Here is KTR. KTR is right 74 to 82 cents. That is right here. And it nukes past it in one candle. Just totally blows through it. So the optimal stop loss for KTR might be something tight, like 10%, because it's already lower. And if you don't get that with a 10% cushion, you might not win it at all. You'll notice we go down all the way to 23 cents. But then, this KTR2 region is all in here. So if you filled at 37, almost a 50% drawdown. But if you got past that, look at all of the opportunities you have to fill. I mean, if you're filling at 37 cents, right, you're getting 124% here. If you're filling that here, what is this, like 1250? You're getting 191% in like 10 minutes, a little bit longer if you held, or a little bit more. But same thing, right? It just nukes past KTR. KTR2, it's kind of chopping there. It's just sitting there, and boom, you get the win. All right, last we're going to look at the highest win rate QQQ bear bomb right here. 1500, 64% with edge. Your max gain 144%, 14 minutes, less than a 20% drawdown. KTR even higher. Let's look at the chart. All right, so 1500 right here, the alert comes in, okay? And if you trade it immediately, your lowest is 29 cents before you stomp out. So you could have just followed it, and that's what we'd love to see. 64%, absolutely massive, ridiculous win rate with edge, and you get it, okay? But if you're using KTR, 32 to 36, obviously, you fill both of those, you're looking at a 32 to $1 in 9 minutes. You're hitting 100% right about here on this candle. 9-minute trade, 100% plus return. TKO following Komodo. Next video, we will review all of the SPY bombs because I don't want this one to get too long. Part 2 coming out next.